Hello everyone, it's nice to see you all again. Do you ever feel like you're stuck in first gear when it comes to learning something new? Maybe it's a new language, a musical instrument, or a complex skill for your career. You spend hours, days, even weeks studying, but the progress just feels painfully slow. What if I told you that you could learn anything, and I mean anything, up to 3 times faster? This isn't some magic trick or a gimmick. This is based on real, hard neuroscience, and today, I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. So, how can we actually rewire our brains for supercharged learning? It boils down to 3 surprisingly simple, yet incredibly powerful hacks that you can start using the moment this video ends. Forget everything you thought you knew about long, grueling study sessions. The secret isn't about studying harder, it's about studying smarter. Are you ready to unlock your brain's true potential? Let's dive in. The first, and arguably most important, hack is something called active recall. Most of us learn passively. We read a textbook, watch a lecture, or listen to a podcast, assuming the information is just sinking in. But here's the truth, your brain is lazy. It loves to take the path of least resistance. Passive review is easy, so it doesn't build strong memories. Active recall forces your brain off the couch and into the gym. Instead of just rereading a chapter, close the book and ask yourself, what were the main points? Try to explain the concept out loud to an empty room. Use flashcards. Every single time you force your brain to retrieve a piece of information from scratch, you're not just remembering it, you're strengthening the neural pathway to that memory. It's like walking the same path in a forest over and over again. Eventually, it becomes a well-worn, easy-to-travel road. The initial effort of recalling might feel difficult, but that struggle is precisely what makes the memory stick. Don't just read it. Retrieve it. The second hack is a game changer, and it's called interleaving. Traditional wisdom tells us to master one topic before moving to the next. This is called block practice. You study chapter 1 until you know it, then chapter 2, and so on. It feels effective because you get good at that one thing very quickly, but the problem is that knowledge is fragile and quickly forgotten. Interleaving flips this on its head. Instead of drilling one topic, you mix multiple related topics within a single study session. Let's say you're learning to play the guitar. Instead of practicing just one scale for an hour, you practice a scale for 15 minutes. Then switch to practicing chords for 15 minutes. And then work on a simple song for another 15. Why does this work so well? Because switching gears forces your brain to constantly load and reload different information. It has to work harder to distinguish between concepts, which makes the learning deeper and more flexible. It feels less productive in the moment, but the long-term retention is massively improved. It's the difference between building a house one brick at a time versus understanding how the foundation, walls, and roof all connect to form a sturdy structure. Our third and final hack is about harnessing the power of focus bursts. I'm talking about the Pomodoro technique or similar methods. Our ability to maintain intense focus is a finite resource. After about 25 to 30 minutes, our attention starts to wander, and our learning efficiency plummets. Trying to power through with a multi-hour study marathon is not just ineffective, it's counterproductive. You end up with diminishing returns and mental burnout. The solution is to work in short, intense sprints. Set a timer for 25 minutes and give that one task your absolute, undivided attention. No phone, no notifications, no distractions. When the timer goes off, you must take a short break. 5 minutes is perfect. Get up, stretch, grab some water. Look out the window. This break isn't lazy, it's a strategic reset for your brain. It allows your mind to consolidate what you just learned and prepare for the next sprint. By working in these focused bursts, you maintain a high level of concentration throughout your entire study period, making your learning far more efficient. So, how do we put this all together? Let's use a practical example. Imagine you're learning Spanish. Using these hacks, your study session could look like this. First, a 25-minute focused burst on new vocabulary using flashcards. That's active recall. Then, you take a 5-minute break. Next, you do a 25-minute burst of a different skill. Like listening to a Spanish podcast and trying to pick out words you know. That's interleaving. You take another break. For your final 25-minute block, you could try to write a few sentences about your day in Spanish without looking at your notes, forcing your brain to retrieve grammar and vocabulary. At the very end, do a quick self-test on the vocabulary from the first block. This integrated approach triples your retention because you're working with your brain's natural systems, not against them. Now I want to hear from you. What skill are you trying to learn right now? Let me know in the comments below. I'll personally reply to as many as I can with the best hack or combination of hacks tailored for what you're learning. If you're ready to triple your learning speed and unlock your brain's full potential, make sure you subscribe to the channel for more powerful strategies just like these. And if you're looking for a great place to start your learning journey, I've put a link to my absolute favorite learning platform in the description below. Remember, learning faster isn't about working harder or pulling all-nighters. It's about understanding how your brain actually works and giving it what it needs to succeed. It's about working with your brain, not against it. So go ahead, apply these 3 hacks today: active recall, interleaving, and focused bursts, and prepare to be amazed at how quickly you see results. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.